Check. What up?
Talking through this right here? Okay, true. Check. My bad. I didn't mean to fuck up your intro.
What's going on? Everybody good? Everybody live? We lit? Check man, Wizard Craig on the 2s and 1s, man. We getting it done. Serious Marsh Radio, live from the OYL compound, live from Atlanta, Georgia. It's going up in a special way. You got the TuneIn app? Make sure you download that TuneIn app. Download the TuneIn app on your app store. All of it. Download it. When you get it, save the Out Your League station, and tune in every Monday and Wednesday, Serious Marsh Radio. We playing all the independent artists and all the blog era hits. And that's what we do around here, man. I got a special guest in the building. One of the soul brothers out here doing this thing for hip hop and R&B. He just dropped an album. Quality music. You know what I'm saying? Songwriter, artist, actor, all that
shit.
Man, he's in the building, man.
Thank you for throwing the R&B part in there, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, bro, listen. I calls it how I see it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Call it how I see it. I want everybody in the world for Serious Marsh community to give it up for my main man, Wise.
What's going on, man?
How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, man. I just took me a little nap. Knew we was gonna be in this bitch late. Took me a little nap, man. I'm up. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Rested. All the good shit. How about you, bro?
Dude, man, I'm doing pretty smooth, bro.
For sure.
Hanging in there, man. Doing that thing. You know what I'm saying? Pushing it, bro. Creating brand.
Right.
Putting it together, bro. It's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing.
For sure. That's for sure. The creative life, man. The shit don't stop, bro. It's always new endeavors, and ideas, and thoughts and feelings that you want to just kind of bring to life. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand it. Understand it.
Yeah, man. So tell everybody. I always have this thing where we give the greeting. So basically, that's kind of just like, all right, you give a little spiel, like, okay, this is my name, this is where I'm from, blah, 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 how I got into the music, all of that, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Okay, so I'll start off by saying my name is Wise. It's W-H-Y-Z. Not to be mistaken with W-I-S-E. It's a question. It's essentially me saying I don't know anything. I'm inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, I am wise. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I don't know it all. Let's say I got it from like an Erykah Badu track. I can't remember. Is it Don't You Know? She says, I'm gonna fuck it up. All right. But basically someone who is able to admit that they know nothing at all is a wise person. If you think you know it all, then that means you essentially don't know shit.
Correct.
But yeah, so I'm from a small place right outside DeKalb County, Rockdale County, Conyers, Arabia Mountain, Lithonia type, Stonecrest area.
What's that, like southeast, kind of?
Yes, southeast, down 20, far east is what I like to say. Not to be mistaken with East Atlanta. What was the other question? What was the rest of the question, man? Where'd you get your start? How'd you kind of get started with the music? It's so crazy, bro. That's such a loaded question for me, bro, because I have so many checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
So I think about music, period.
Yeah, just pick a place.
To start.
Yeah, and then start there.
I'm gonna start all the way from the beginning. I grew up in church. I grew up singing in the choir at church and at school.
Yeah.
So I grew up singing. My mom sang in church. She was having solos. Great singer. And then I discovered LimeWire. And when I discovered I was always curious, but growing up church or whatever, my parents were very picky. They were R&B heads.
Yeah.
So I grew up on course, Michael Jackson. My parents are Prince fanatics.
That's crazy.
Prince, Mariah Carey, Angelo, Earth, Wind and Fire, Rick James, all that type. That's what I grew up on.
Real niggas.
Right. That's the foundation. That's the foundation, for sure.
That's tight. That's a great foundation.
Right. So then I discovered LimeWire. That's when I started producing first. I heard College Dropout and I downloaded Fruity Loops immediately. Like, I'm making beats.
Interesting.
Although I make beats now and I produce now, back then I didn't have the attention span to sit and click for hours like that. So I started writing raps, bro. And we were around the same age. MP3 players. Yeah. I was recording songs on MP3 players, bro, doing my own ad-libs in real time while I was rapping.
That's tight.
That is like how I started rapping.
Yeah, the iPod?
Wasn't even an iPod. I had an iPod, but I was recording on this. I wanted an iPod for Christmas. I ended up getting this cheap-ass MP3 player. Yeah. Which, shout out to my parents. You know, they did what they could on that. But I would play the beat on my computer. And I would rap to the shit. And I would put it out, the actual song. Now it's like, you know, if I were to hear it now, I'm sure it sounds good. But then I ended up recording. Me and my cousin started recording on Guitar Hero mics. I know y'all remember Guitar Hero. When we found out that those mics could plug into the computer. Yeah. And then we found a trial period like DAW. Yeah. Over with. So the first like real track with a mic that I recorded was Overbreathe by Fabulous. Nice. And we rapped, me and my cousin rapped. We was like, hold on, like we straight. Like we actually might be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing it from there.
That was an aggressive beat too, so y'all had to really been like feeling yourself for real for that one.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Like, I love Southern rap, I love Atlanta rap, but I have to give my credit to like my lyricism was like, I had pockets of time where I was like, I had phases. So I had my D-Block phase, right? I had my Dipset phase, I had my Nas phase, Jay-Z. The Jay-Z one stuck the longest, right? I had my Big L phase, you know what I'm saying? I had my Cool G rap phase. I had my phase with all these New York rappers, and I really kind of just took it and balled it up. And then like, I'm from the South, so like quite naturally, I was able to take from like Outkast and BK, T.I., Goody Mob. That's kind of what formed it together. You know what I'm saying? So
you had to give it the home twang.
Exactly, and it came naturally, but like I did have a phase where I was like obsessed with lyrics. Like, you wasn't saying shit, like I wasn't listening to it. But I also love to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated the snap era. You know what I'm saying? But like mainly T.I., UGK, Scarface, those. Outkast, those were the ones that kind of made me the artist.
That's fine. Yeah, man, you said, man, you naming some real legends, heavy hitters, man.
I love music, you know what I'm saying? I love to break that shit down. I love to overanalyze and debate, you know what I'm saying? And with that comes like just a certain expertise and a certain ear that I have, you know what I'm saying? That's where all that stuff comes from, right? Just like the passion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Well, you came to the right spot.
Glad to hear that.
This is where the culture keepers kick it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we do. We analyze, we draw plays, we throw it back. As far as like, you know, looking back at the past. As far as when it comes to, you know, just telling everybody like where our influences and things come from. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So you say UGK. So notice you didn't say any West Coast rappers. Or any West Coast. Is there any influence from there? Can you name some?
The only West Coast rapper that I really like is one of my favorite, and that's Kendrick. Right. It's Kendrick. Kendrick is one of my favorite. I like Schoolboy Q. I like all the TDE guys. Yeah. I did have a Tupac, even though, and we might have to talk about this off here. like if you really follow Tupac, the West Coast thing is very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting story. So I only say him as West Coast because that's what everybody else says.
Yeah.
But technically, Snoop is cool. I never really had a Snoop era. I just like the main Snoop cut.
Yeah.
I did have a game where he was doing like I liked the game when he was with G Unit, but that era where he was parting from G Unit and he was doing One Blood and all the diss records.
Yeah. Kind of fell off.
I love that era of the game because he was like rebel and shit. You know what I'm saying? So game. So Kendrick, the Game, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul. That's about it. I mean, whenever I hear certain West Coast songs, you know what I'm saying, I rock with it for the most part. I did have an era where I was rocking bands and listening to the Pack though. That is a part of my life for sure.
It's really cool how like we were alive for those eras, bro. Like all that shit was really just new. Like we just didn't know what that was. It was just kind of just like, yo, what the fuck? All that was new, and it just spoke to our soul. And we just like kind of got with it, bro.
Exactly.
Was y'all jerking out here, like as far as like the dance crews and all that?
Was we jerking out here? I was jerking. Oh, you talking about like the dance?
Yeah.
A little bit. I had a phase where I was wearing the tight pants and the checkered Vans and the snapbacks, and I had a phase, but down here around that time, we was wearing, it was niggas wearing tight pants, but around that time we was doing like the whole
Cause wasn't the futuristic era kind of going on?
I was
around
just about to say the
too?
futuristic era, the black boy, white boy swag.
Yeah.
And then there was like the tall tee and capri type of look.
All that shit wasn't so far away from each other either.
Nah.
Like, that's the part that was kind of crazy. It was just like 1 year, like 06, big ass clothes, 07, skinny clothes. Like, damn, nigga, that fast. Look, it was like kind of crazy.
Well, that's, typically that's how fashion works. It can move fast and then it come back around again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you'll see pictures of you'll see a picture of a nigga from 85 and be like, damn, I don't wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I see that. I run into that all the time, especially with like the 70s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just is always going in a circle, and it kind of fashion kind of goes with the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really here one to say which one comes first, but I will say the music will propel it. Like if a song is fire and the video come out, niggas will see the video and want to dress like the niggas in the video. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a thing. But yeah, we had. I definitely remember that phase. I remember, you know what I'm saying, niggas had the snapback bent up.
Yeah.
The tight pants and the bands and the mohawks and shit like that. I remember all that.
Bro, it was going crazy, bro. I didn't have a mohawk. My older brother did, though. He had a mohawk.
I never did a mohawk, but I remember I did do do you remember when 808s and Heartbreak came out and Kanye did the...
You got the mullet?
I had the mullet.
Bro,
I did the mullet.
That's so crazy, bro. I had the mullet, too.
I had the mullet.
I got it.
I did the mullet myself.
Oh, for real?
The first time.
Okay.
And my dad was like, nah, bro. You going to the barbershop. You can keep the cut. We got to clean this up, brother. You look crazy. So.
I had got it my senior year of high school. I wore it to the prom, everything. I wore it like the final days of school, everything, like on some real stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, the shave on the sides and like just let that grow. And then, I don't know if you remember, he had a song with GLC called Big Screen. It was GLC featuring Kanye West.
I would have to.
Yeah, so in the music video, he still had the ducktail, but he shaved off his head off, so it was his normal Kanye cut.
I remember when he was doing that. Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I gotta do that. So before I moved out here to go to school, I fucking did that. Came out here with the shag. Started freshman year with the shag because of that. I was like, bro, I thought that shit was so tight.
What the thing is about what I learned about niggas like Kanye and niggas like Andre, you see the shit that they wear everybody can't do it. Like it's a certain level of confidence you gotta have. So when I had the Kanye, my fits weren't necessarily matching the cut. So I had this fire ass cut, but then like, imagine having that Kanye cut and you got on a Hawks jersey. Shit. It don't look the same, you know.
It's kind of like you kind of like, I mean, you know, like no disrespect. It's kind of like, you know, Atlanta niggas, low key. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
A lot of niggas in Atlanta can't dress, but I'm talking about I was like 16, man. I've come a long way. That's a whole other conversation.
It is. Cause Atlanta, cause I feel like Atlanta. I think if people in Atlanta could dress, I think that like the people who are the people who come from everywhere kind of like shape it up, but Atlanta still kind of has its own like swag. But I feel like it's kind of like gives like, I wouldn't say old man swag, but it's kind of just like, you know, the extra matching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the extra matching goes, but then sometimes it's like, okay, nah, you just being an old head right now type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man. I feel like that's so tricky. Cause I know a lot of niggas from Atlanta who can dress their ass off, right? But then you come to find out that a lot of these guys don't originate from Atlanta. So a lot of what I see is, and it's no shade, there's some niggas who might see my fit think that shit complete trash, to each his own. But, you know, it's a lot of like, and I'm not a brand nigga, so I'm not gonna sit here and be able to tell you like what brands it is, for sure.
Yeah.
But the look is like, you ever see women be like, the cleavage is the fit?
Yeah.
With niggas, it's like the chain be the fit, or the jewelry be the fit, you know what I'm saying? So like, it'll be like, tight white t-shirt,
yeah,
and some tight ass jeans and some like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know the brand names, but it'll be like some Jordans or some Balenciagas or some
Air Forces or something.
Air Forces, like that's not for me personally. But then one thing I see a lot of is like the flared warm-up pants.
Warm-up pants.
You ever seen the flared warm-up pants?
Are they like jogging pants?
They're like sweatpants, like flared sweatpants.
Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Look it up. The flared sweatpants with the rhinestones, bro. I be seeing a lot of niggas wearing the rhinestones. They be getting their ass handed to them.
Oh, like yeah. So it's like kind of like the wide leg pants, and they kind of got like the sparkles on them, kind of. Yeah.
Not really too crazy about it.
I mean, I feel like the only thing about those pants, right? Because I don't think there's nothing wrong with them per se. I feel like it is a style thing. It's the 2000 swag. I feel like that's really what that is.
Right.
I think the wide leg part is what's like the newer part of it, because it wasn't so wide. You get what I'm saying? Right. Damn near you can't even see the like form of the knee break of bending. You know what I'm saying? It's just like leg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just big old clothes. Like I blame all that on Ye, low key though. Like the evolution of the sweat gear, kind of going that way.
Yeah.
Like, cause he was starting to wear baggy clothes too, but like now they're like, it's just baggy. You know what I'm saying?
I like a mixture. I like a mixture, man. I'll either do baggy up top, baggy bottoms, tight up top. Like it's like a proportion thing.
Right.
That you know what I'm saying? I feel like the same, if you notice, there's some niggas who just like who have a visual eye, whether it be for film or music videos, fashion, art. Like that's why a lot of niggas who do art, painters and shit, be having like a cool little swag, because it's like a vision thing that you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? So like the same way I could like hear a beat and see all these different things. It's the same thing with clothes. Unless I'm feeling lazy, because sometimes I do feel lazy a lot of times. But if I'm really, really trying to put that shit on,
right,
I look at it like art, or like I look at it like a song, like I'm creating some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm able to get the fits to come out right, because I'm like looking at it and thinking about it like I'm making a fucking song. You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of people are just like, I want to dress, I want to look like this person, or dress like this. You know what I'm saying? Or I seen this, and you know what I'm saying? I do get inspired from other places, but a lot of this shit be kind of random. You know what I'm saying? I'll try like random shit, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's like sometimes a song you make works, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how I look at it.
So I wanted to make a slight little pivot, but it's still kind of in the same ballpark. Mm-hmm. So you were talking about how like putting together your clothes with the music.
Right.
How important is it to match your image with your art, or is that important?
It's very important. I like to say that technically, like artistically, I'm very emotional. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like the thing that makes me who I am, but also kind of holds me back because I make my best shit when I'm feeling away. I dress the best when I'm feeling away. If I'm not feeling good, sometimes I'll try to dress nice to get myself out of a funk, but typically, if I'm not feeling too good, I'm throwing some random shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't just do, like I can with music, like I can be like, 2007 Lil Wayne or some shit and just pump it out.
Right.
But I wouldn't be, that's not what feels right to me.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to the image of how I look and the music, it's majority emotional. So it's just how I feel.
Right.
Per day, per week, or whatever.
That's real.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Yeah. It really matters, man. Like I think that every successful artist that we know has a very distinctive look.
Right.
Whether we like it or not, you should be able to realize like they have a thing. Like I've seen somebody say, if somebody can't dress up as you for Halloween as an artist, then you're not doing something right with your image. Niggas will be Kanye for Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Even somebody like niggas will be Andre for Halloween, right?
Yep.
A nigga can be Snoop Dogg for Halloween, right? Like
Yep.
you think about all the artists we like, everybody has their like they thing.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice for Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce for Halloween,
That's pretty cool that you said that because not only is Halloween my favorite costume, well not my favorite costume, that's my favorite holiday. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Ye had actually said something one time where like he said that secretly Halloween is everybody's favorite holiday because for one day you get to like be who you want to be. And low-key when he said that, it kind of stuck with me because I was like, low-key, that is kind of real. Like, like you admire people so much that you like, okay, for this one day you gonna like, you gonna dress up like them or just put it on or whatever. Like, and that is like that truly is like a high form of admiration. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's crazy.
I love Halloween. That's my favorite holiday as well.
Like,
I'm a fall nigga.
You walk around, you getting free candy, and not only is free candy, the best candy, Snickers. You know what I'm saying?
The best candy.
Like, cause I ain't gonna
Snicker
cap.
the candy man.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I never liked Twix, but then like as I was getting older and I started to take them and eat them in proportion because they small, I was like, you know what, I can rock with it.
I can't get with Twix. Like Twix is alright. Triple double pause on this. I can't. I don't really like chocolate without nuts. Like I gotta have some nuts in my shit and some caramels. So I like peanut. I can like Reese's. You know what I'm saying? Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Reese's got like 3 or 4 different like types of. You know what I'm saying? I like all of those.
The white chocolate one?
Man, crazy. Woo! Crazy. And then I like the peanut M&Ms. My adult palate likes the peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't always been on that, but now
I ain't gonna cap. The chocolate ones was always gross. I was
it's
just
disgusting.
like, it's just nasty. Like, I was just like, man, the peanuts was always good.
Just plain chocolate to me is nasty. Like, you will never catch me just eating plain chocolate.
Yeah.
It's just
like even
too rich.
Like even when people would like eat Hershey bars, I'm like,
it's disgusting.
Do it, man.
You
do it.
You niggas eating Hershey bars, Almond Joys. You niggas are nasty. That's nasty. That's disgusting. Kit Kats, disgusting to me personally.
Kit Kats are okay.
I'm a fat nigga, so like I'll eat chocolate, I'll eat a Kit Kat, but I refuse to eat a plain chocolate. Hershey's, a nigga eating Hershey's like he, you know, the Willy Wonka, like the Willy Wonka chocolate factory to me is just crazy. This is crazy.
That's nuts, bro. Check this out, man. We finna go on a little music break real quick, man.
Cool.
Everybody in the world, man, make sure y'all is tapping in. Sitting here with my main man, Wise. It's going down in a special way. It's Serious Marsh Radio. Y'all have the TuneIn app. I'm gonna keep asking y'all that just to make sure that y'all got it, man. Make sure you download that TuneIn app. Download it and then save the Out Your League station because we are live from the Out Your League compound from Atlanta, Georgia. And this the team. That's the coalition. We the people. So make sure you save that. And then on Monday and Wednesday, you're going to tune in 10 p.m. to midnight. Serious Marsh Radio. We're playing all them cuts. The independent artists, the blog era hits. And we're doing it real big. We're finna get into some more of my man Wise's new project.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just live a little, get sentimental, get your own way. These niggas ain't original. I ain't finna move like you do, cause you can't do what I do. You give too many fucks, just trust, can't stress. What I can't control is a must, but what I control is this shit on my back. Fly nigga who just happened to rap, no cow. Just live a little, get sentimental. You and your home girl, we in the middle. But even if you ain't into all that, we can still kick it, just know young ho cool. I'm just saying, mama, you look good from the side, make it wiggle, mama. And every time the beat drop, gonna make it bounce. And I'ma let you do your thing while I roll an ounce. Gonna work it out. All my life, I've been flying. I don't need no time. Feeling better than I ever did. I don't even need your conversation. Matter of fact, I don't even look this way. Right now, can't nothing faze me. See, the thing about me is, I don't even have to try. Like half these guys with half of mine. They be chasing cake, I want a piece of the pie. Had to get my bread up, but I ain't even need no heat. Pulled up so deep, would've thought it was a Negro league. These niggas fake tough like vegan meat. Baby, I'm the better choice so easily. And I ain't even saying that you gotta be like me. I'm just saying that I want you free. Everybody sound the same these days. For the game, they just change their ways. I'm big chillin', gotta love me for me. Tired of the same old phase. Trying to prove worth, then you ain't even seen your raise. Get cleaned up, that'll rearrange your brain. Look good, feel good, it's the clothes to blame, yeah. All my life, I've been flying. I don't need no time. Feeling better than I ever did. I don't even need your conversation. Matter of fact, I don't even look this way. Right now, can't nothing faze me.
Choir used to sing, to put your hopes in things eternal, to hold to God's unchanging hand, but I didn't listen. I took yours and you left, just as fast as I thought you would.
They could never hit me with the O-key. Fully know he overstepping, he must have OD. 'Twas a bad motherfucker, ain't one no OGs. Had to learn the hard way, these niggas don't know me.
Man, I know these niggas talking, they can't keep it to theyself. I just take it as respect when they talking under their breath. They never say it to my face, although I love them to death. But I don't fault the worst of demons, this ain't nothing to fret. I kept falling for the same old ways, but I rose from the earth. And then I set the forest ablaze. With the power of the tongue, I'm the coroner's aid. I'm a hawker, you just caught in a maze, a cold case. I really do damage if I just address all these voices that live in my head. One of them saying I really ain't playing, but most of these niggas is pressed. They taking no Ozempic, they losing their body, but shit going straight to their head. If you wanna be hard, I'll never feel sorry if niggas are filling with lead. Mortality been undefeated, don't know why these niggas just thought it was shed. Naivety gon' be the death of you niggas. I'll stand over you, take the breath from you niggas. From Judas to Jesus, I feel like I'm bleeding. These niggas don't know what they did. Coming back again, when the record spin, like I'm just begin. I provoke the sin, let me see who this is. I'm hitting colors, ain't for me a bit. I'm tapped in with the lineage, so deep like a drum hit. Got rage in my lungs, bitch. Crack in the mirror, my reflection is dumb lit. My sermons is baptized in a conflict. Ghetto scriptures and chalk lines.
Said Caesar had to keep his eyes on Brutus. Jesus had to keep his eyes on Judas. Betrayal come from your friends, never enemies. So don't tell me that you Lord, nigga, prove it. You thought a nigga crucified cause you crossed me. Well, that's what your ass get for assuming. I just got a new phone, nigga, who this? Traded out my old one for a new bitch. I've been out the way, getting out my own way. Finna fuck the world, feeling like foreplay. Niggas talk behind your back and in your face. That's what turn a warm heart into sorbet. Hey, but I forgive you, I love you even if you don't. But I must protect my peace, so we'll never kick it, no judo. Oh, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. Cause these niggas a killer profit if it's profitable. I'm confident, fool, not for nothing, I'm not finna lose. Can't let a nigga with no drip get the drop on me, fool. I've been down, but I'm never out, cause it's 7 games in a series. You niggas ain't fresh to death, I'm at heaven's gates in a mirror. I'm levitating, I'm nearing the 7th stage of my grief. Acceptance, you niggas reckless, you'll never stand next to me. Nah.
It's bad when DE get to thinking about you. I zero in, point blank, aim for your head. Niggas thought the beef was dead, it was Jesus. I'm really loony like Paul Mooney. Big dog, bitch, I'm Vince Dooley. Said I couldn't rap, but now I'm mummying shit. And I know they never liked me, always mumbling shit. Chest poked out, whole time, niggas passing your bitch. Time to hit them with the facts, now I know they'll get sick. Cause you know I keep my mouth shut. Usually, the truth is never great as a mystery. I guess it's time to put these niggas out for their misery. Niggas breaking code, no penalty. Wise with the wizardry, as we all demise, so biblically. Right or wrong, where do you reside? In the history, keep it cool with the talk and then apply some Listerine. Wipe your whole squad out like the fucking Kennedys. I'm on that shit again. Up like an owl, moving my bowels. That might just pop me some Ritalin. Look at the life that we living in. Finish the job if I spin again. Throwing out shots like playing them. But you know I do not play with them. Yeah, robe, drape, nomad. Scrolls all in my handbag. Stories in this pamphlet. Smoked out, cook lab. Shape shift syntax. Turn a noun into a hook stab. Then vanish in a metaphor like poof, without a look back. The word be my voice box. Spells in my grammar. Rapping like a warlock with a 12-tone hammer. Chiffon, milk-born, griffon with a banner. Black man with a notebook, scribbling a stanza. I've been a crow on a wire, watching kings in denial. A flame in a pyre, whispering through the trial. I transmute the truth, bend facts into a style. Turn pain into parables, walk faith for a mile. I've been a mirror of chaos, a cipher of the coded. A prophet in the forest where the timelines exploded. Stories 4 dimensions, I shape them like it's clay. Then I shift into a breeze and blow their ass away like...
Check. We back. Serious Marsh Radio. It's your main man, Wizard Craig, on the 2s and 1s. We getting it done. Live from the OYL compound. Live from Atlanta, Georgia. It's going up and down in a special way. I'm my main man, Wise, here in the building. What's up, bro?
Sir, what's going on, man? What's going on? We still rocking in this thing, man. It's late. But like I said, nigga, I got my Z's today, man. I'm up. Shit. This nigga Craig got me in here sipping Jack Daniels. We vibing, man. We good.
Good stuff.
Sir.
All right, bro. So you've been playing your album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Each song I've played was in a different direction sonically. You know what I'm saying? But still was in a groove. You know what I'm saying? Cohesive. You know what I'm saying? So good job for that.
Appreciate it.
Tell the people out there, like, break down the name and the name of the album, of course.
Okay.
Break down, like, you know, any fun facts that you want to, like, people to take with them for the lore of the album. You know what I'm saying? Your inspiration behind it and everything.
Yeah, so I went through a lot of phases creating that shit, and I didn't come up with that actual name until until I made the outro.
Yeah.
That's where Holy and Half Awake came from.
Yeah.
When I made that, I didn't know it was gonna be the outro either. I just was like, that song in itself, I kid you not. I'm not to be head assy, bro. Not to be head assy, real talk. I will have a dream of a song or idea or a melody, or I'll just randomly daydreaming, and it'll come to me. I'll start humming and like drumming on the desk, and then I'll do a voice note and I'll record it, and I'll go to the studio, link with one of my producers that I work with, and we'll bring that shit to life. So like and he was at the release party.
Yep.
The melodies, the singing, the rapping, the poetry, all just kind of came to me at different times. And that's kind of what tied this whole thing together. Right. Because before that, I was gonna call it Unhealed. And I was gonna have, like, all the songs are the base of it was the same, the idea is the same. Yeah. But it just was gonna be like me talking about learning that, like, I'm not as together as I thought I was. So like the idea was to, and it still carries on through this, but it has a more like spiritual take on it as well. But the idea is that, you know, I feel like I'm this person.
Yeah.
I feel like I show up in this way, but that's not always the case. And I was tired of being like feeling bad about it or ashamed about it. So I, like, a lot of those songs, I was basking in my who I am.
Right.
Like, even the idea, like, for me personally, for the longest, for years, I would not say bitch in my songs. I would say bitch as a matter of fact, I guess technically is what I would call it, but I was never like saying a woman was a bitch or a hoe, right? Yeah. But that's not my real life. So like, and that's not me saying that like I think all women are bitches and hoes, blah, blah, blah. I think that
if you fit the description, it's okay for me to call you that.
I think that even women will admit that there are women that in their mind, they call them a bitch or a hoe, right?
Yeah.
For me, I'm not calling a woman that off the strength of like, for a lack of a better word. When I'm saying it, it's like, no, like, I can explain to you why this person is a bitch.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And if I explain it to you, you'll be like, oh, okay, cool. So when I learn, in this whole thing, I learned, like, for me personally,
right,
I'm not fixated on being good or bad. Just myself. And I say that, and I don't think everybody should think like that, because there's some crazy niggas in this world. But for me personally,
crazy man.
Right. But for Wise personally, I'm so confident in like my stance and what I believe in,
right,
that I'm not concerned with it being good or bad. I'm not concerned with somebody disagreeing or agreeing. It just is what it is. I know that I don't want to hurt anybody. I know that I'm not out here hurting people. You know what I'm saying? So like, because of that, when I have a moment of falling short and I put it in a song, that's how I was feeling at that time. And we can talk about it later, and you can tell me I was wrong, and maybe I'll agree with you, maybe I won't.
Right.
But I'm open to the conversation. I'll listen. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of where that project was coming from. Just like I'm just gonna say what I want to say, and I've been trying to practice that because in my real life that's what I do. I mean, you follow me on social media, like I'll be saying what the fuck I want to say, but in my music I was trying to, it felt like I was trying to portray somebody that is, it's like I was feeling like, because you know people may look at me this way, or I feel like I'm this, like I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So the whole project was just me saying, the world is fucked up. Sometimes I'm fucked up. Sometimes you fucked up. Sometimes we do X, Y, and Z. But then like I close it all with Lose My Mind to be like, God loves all of us.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who you are, you know what I'm saying? We don't always have the capacity to, like Rick Ross says, God forgives, I don't. Right? So like we don't all have the capacity. Right. We don't all have the capacity to forgive people for certain things. You can fill in the blank, whatever you think is unforgivable. We don't all have the capacity to do that. I know I don't have the capacity to forgive everybody or let shit slide.
Yeah.
But the song is saying God does, right?
Correct.
And I think that for me personally, I have more so developed a relationship directly with God versus going through other avenues like that. And like my thing is, He loves us all, no matter who you are.
Right.
That's why I say like, I say I love God, I don't love these hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that line to some people is like, whoa, like, what? But it's like, yeah, like God might love these hoes, like He might love y'all.
Correct.
I don't.
I don't. I'm drawing the line in the sand and letting y'all know what's happening.
Right.
Before you approach.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that I'm always dying to have somebody dissect what I'm saying and kind of read me for filth so I can have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to shut it down. I'm not going to argue with you. Like, I'm open to have the conversation about any and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing, I told somebody this the other day. I don't have a bad relationship with being wrong. That doesn't mean that sometimes I have a hard time admitting that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm human. But I don't have a bad relationship with being wrong in the sense of like, I will come back and be like, man, I was kind of tripping.
Yeah.
Or like, damn, I should have did that. Or I should have said that. Or I should have worded it differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even with all that being said, in the confidence of it, I'm not ashamed to address something and be like, you know what? Just gave me some new information. I understand what you're saying. It's already out there.
That's real. I think you said something that was extra important, having a relationship with being wrong.
Right.
Because being wrong, it isn't a bad thing. It is what it is, you know. Because it's all about interpretation and it's all about perception.
Right.
So even if you feel like you're quote unquote wrong, it's not necessarily wrong. The other person just is having an upper advantage because they're able to, like, you know, really communicate their importance of that situation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all communication. It's all language. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But there are things that are like, okay, like we should all universally be like, okay, that's fucked up. And you know, we should be able to do that. But like, you know, a lot of things is nuance in conversation. It can be had.
Right. And that is very true. And that's why, you know, when sometimes I have these conversations with people and they'll be like, I don't like when people do this, or like I disagree when people do that. And it's, you know, just naming the worst things in the world. It's like, well, yeah, my nigga, I wouldn't be talking to you right now if I felt like you didn't. So like that's the basic, that's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, like, obviously it needs addressing in the sense of it's harmful and it's dangerous, whatever, you know, place any negative thing. But it's kind of like when you're with your people that you know, it's just like, I know you're not a murderer, nigga. Like, wow, you don't need to tell me like that you wouldn't kill nobody.
Yeah.
But like, maybe we should talk about the fact that like you passive aggressive though, like that's the real problem that we have, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to get caught into like the high level negativity or the high level bad shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why when I give people that spiel or have that conversation, like for example, like I had a debate with somebody about when the Puff documentary came out.
Yeah. Oh, which one? Because it was like 70 of them.
That nigga said which one? That's real.
Bro.
No, real shit. The one that was on Netflix. 50 cents. 50 cents.
The biggest one, perhaps.
The biggest one, yes.
Probably the biggest one that everyone, yeah.
Right. So I don't need to tell anybody that Diddy was doing terrible things. I don't need to tell anybody that, right?
You can see it.
Right, you can see it. That's high level, service level, bare minimum, yes.
Correct.
Okay, cool, right. Anytime I watch these documentaries, whether it be R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Diddy, right?
Right.
These are very, like, basically what I'm saying is, like, in order for me to really tap into their situations, I have to say, I don't support this. They're bad people. Like, yeah, why the fuck do I have to keep saying that?
Yeah,
I know.
correct.
We know this, right?
Correct.
So
absolutely.
Right. So because of that, I'm more so like, let's talk about the complexities of this shit. So I was getting into a debate with somebody and they were like, oh, you feel bad for Diddy? I'm like, I never said that. I'm saying I see a nigga in Diddy, R. Kelly, and Michael Jackson just because those are those are the names we all know. We can speak about them and everybody has an idea of the origin, right?
Correct.
They're all like victims of a form of like abuse.
Correct.
And I think it's like taking a more difficult path to address, because when these things happen, people are like, oh, like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do about this? It's terrible. If you don't like R. Kelly, what R. Kelly did, don't like what Diddy did, scroll through your phone and talk to the people in your life that are like them niggas. Because we all know people that are like them niggas, right? So for me, all of these things, all those guys,
yeah,
the abuse and the warping of their mind started at a young age, right?
Correct.
You don't like it, you can't change a nigga who's 40 who's like that or 50 who's like that. You can't do nothing but like isolate them, throw them in jail or some shit, right?
Right.
Take advantage of the people that you know. Take advantage of the opportunity to reach out to them and to help them, to check on them, do those things.
Yeah.
And I was having this debate and she's like, oh, that's what you got from the doc. I'm like, I knew Diddy was a freaky man. I knew Diddy was a weird dude. Come on, bro. Like, it was too many things that happened,
right, for
us not to be like, oh yeah, makes sense, right?
And a lot of hindsight, like too, like when certain things are brought up, you kind of just like, damn. I guess so. It was happening. We just, and once you point it out, it's like, okay, damn, if you wasn't thinking like that way, who knew?
Right. And there are people who didn't realize that, who didn't put those things together.
Yeah.
So I get that part, but I did. And I know a lot of people did.
Right.
So I'm more so am into the idea of like
let's start from the let's really, really get to the true root. So like break through past that point. Okay, next point.
Exactly.
Let's get to those things. Okay, I feel that.
Exactly, because that is the work.
Correct.
Because when you want to focus on celebrities and niggas with money and famous people, you're never gonna be able to do anything with these guys. Focus on, there are real people right now in your life who are probably dealing with these things. We all probably know or have known somebody who's in an abusive relationship and we don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Or we don't say anything. We all know people in these circumstances one way or another. And niggas don't be doing shit. But then they want to like cancel a celebrity who has nothing to do with their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I say all that to say, that is why like in the music, I'm like opening the door to say, look a little deeper into this shit. God loves all of us. I know we might not all have the, it's not our responsibility all the time to like it's not my responsibility to forgive Diddy, bro. It's not my responsibility to forgive R. Kelly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like, take a deeper look into your life, what you're doing, what you're not doing. If you really care.
Yeah, if you really care, really participate in the areas that need the attention.
Exactly.
I can dig that.
Exactly.
Man, you heard it first, man. Y'all better participate. You know what I'm saying?
Participate. That's it right there.
Participate wherever how you see fit with that, man. So we're gonna make another pivot, man.
Okay, let's get it.
Tell us what's going on next. What can we expect that's coming next? Is there some new music, new projects? What's going on?
Yeah, so I've been getting asked that a lot. Yeah, because it's like, I dropped a project.
Let me ask you something
Go ahead.
before we do that.
Yes, sir.
Do you find that question kind of just like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Cause when I put out You Tried It, like, people were like, we like it. When's the next one coming out? And I was just like, dang, man, I just put out the album and y'all talking about the next one? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not even letting a chance for the music to go. Not like,
that's
it's
just
not
the
a bad
town we live in, bro.
And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But it's also kind of just like, damn, like, next album, sheesh,
Yeah. I don't have a problem with it for the sake of, I look at it as an opportunity, especially on a platform, opportunity to spread my message and talk about what I want. But when it's like niggas are asking me that at the release parties, nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, damn, nigga, you listen to it one time, you ready for it? Like, nah. Especially all the work I put into it, I'm definitely wanting it to marinate.
Right.
But I am beginning to get in the process of another project. But like I said earlier, I'm an emotional nigga. So like, it's gotta make sense, it's gotta feel right. I want this shit to come to me. But I definitely am starting to get into the avenue of like just working behind the scenes with like production and like management and curating.
Yeah.
Because that is a low intensity creativity on my body and my mind and my soul type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like the recording, being an artist is less being an artist, you have a lower chance of like making the big bucks. And with being an artist, even with that being said, it can be more taxing mentally. At least for me. Like creating my own album versus helping somebody else on their shit, it's a completely different feeling, right?
Right.
It's like a safer version and level of creativity.
Correct.
So I've been helping people with a few things behind the scenes, whether it be like the logistics, whether it be bouncing ideas, whether it be rollouts, creative directing, curating like events and things like that. That is what I'm kind of going towards. I'ma always make music no matter what.
Right.
And the goal is always to be the best artist and have the most ears I could possibly get. That's always gonna be the goal. But like, I started to realize that my creativity is just way bigger than that. And I have more to give in that way, right? So yeah, so right now that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not gonna say anything just yet because everything isn't set in stone completely, but it's just been a lot of behind the scenes work and taking my brain and putting it in somebody else's body and being like, do this, do that. Don't say this. You should post this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that anybody can find their audience. Anybody, I feel like, can find their 50,000 people that are gonna ride for them.
Right.
But if you're working with somebody who already has that, the ideas hit a little different. I will admit it is a different vibe, and I enjoy both.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm at a place where I'm aging in my creativity. Yeah. My creativity doesn't have an expiration, but I'm aging in it, and there's different things that I want now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we talking like, you know, production on, you know, projects that we trying to get submitted for Grammys and shit like that. So like, I'm open to working with people in different capacities. You know what I'm saying? So like, for example, like the person that I really look up to, but like, you know, not too much because I don't know the nigga.
Yeah.
It's like a Rick Rubin, right?
Right.
Just because of the mental aspect of like creating things. So like when people talk about being a producer, it's automatically like, did you make the beat?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's way more, producing is way more than that.
Correct.
I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna sit down with an artist and say, what do you want to accomplish? How are you feeling about X, Y, and Z? Do you like this? What type of artist do you see yourself as? Like, what type of beats do you like? Who are your influence? Like, there's like a piece of it that you really got to tap into their mind. Because I know that you could think right now off the top of your head, artists that their music is surface level as fuck.
Yeah.
And you could tell that nobody is developing them. You know what I mean? Artist development is dead as fuck.
That's deep.
Right? It's awful, bro. And it's like the sign of the times and the economy. Like nobody has the time and the money to sit with an artist and really understand them. Because ultimately, that's what matters. Because to help an artist, you got to understand them. They got to understand themselves so that you can give a clear message. Because people can't move if they don't understand, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, those restaurants you go to that will have burgers, pizza, pasta, crab legs. It's like, all that's cool, but my nigga, I'm gonna need you to, who are you? What is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's been my focus. That's kind of what I'm going towards doing with other artists.
Yeah. That's tight, bro. Cause you definitely helped out too with the Rosewood mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Rosewood mixtape
sure.
coming soon.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be a star-studded event.
I can't wait till that come out. When does that drop?
Man, we dropping it this year.
Okay,
Just
this
know
year.
that.
Okay,
We dropping it
fourth
this year.
quarter.
That's
Fourth quarter.
it. Just know we dropping it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it was definitely really it was a process for sure. Like,
So I told you that too.
yeah, it was definitely a process, man. But see, I knew it was going to be like that. However, I think it was definitely more of a challenge because I wasn't driving. Now that I know that it's like now, it was definitely a little bit tougher because it was like, okay,
Transportation be a bitch.
yeah, because you want to be able to make the right direction and give everybody the right things, but like when certain things aren't there, the voice doesn't really sound all the way there, I think. So I think sometimes like when it was like, okay, everybody, let's get together, let's do this and that, the momentum and things was kind of like dying off. Which is, you know, it's cool. If people are gonna make it, they're gonna make it. That's okay. Like, it's not like an issue like that. But I can see how, like, you know, not being able to just like, all right, call it, boom it, having to plan it like that. It was like having to work around people's schedule, have them work with my schedule and everything like that. It makes it things like more of a hurdle to make it happen.
Yep.
And I think that's okay too, because the preparation and the planning into the music, it really does go a long way. Like I learned that a lot with the different artists that was coming through. Like a lot of them took the music just how you just described it. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to get the ins and out. Like, okay, what's the name of the beat? What was the feeling behind it? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? There was specific questions that needed to be answered in order for them to execute.
Right.
So I feel like that was fine. I think that was really nice to see and get that and understand, and add it to the repertoire.
So it's like personality management, bro. Like, it's so important. Especially putting a project together with like all those different people.
Yeah.
And everybody is the quarterback. Everybody wants to be the quarterback or the shooting guard.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like it's needed to have people in the room who are giving what the room needs and not like trying to outshine everybody.
Right.
Because there's nothing more annoying than being in the studio with niggas who are like, I do the hook. All I do is hooks. That's it. Or, you know, I gotta have the first verse. I always get the first verse. It's like, bro, like, is that working for this moment right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that working right now? I remember those sessions. Those sessions were pretty smooth.
Right.
They were pretty smooth. Transparently, I remember like it being like everybody has their own special traits.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say. Everybody has their own way about them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that like that was like one of the first sessions.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it got better with time, you understanding like, okay, this nigga's probably gonna be late. Or, you know, this nigga's probably gonna wanna do this. Or like, you know, this artist, you know, you did this and we changed it a little bit and like communicating that. Like I think I saw similar stuff like that happen like in the group chat.
Yeah.
Which it's important. It's important on both ends. It's important for that to be adequately communicated on both ends.
Yeah.
And then the artist understanding, nigga, this ain't your shit. It's not your shit. That's why even with Ale, I don't even bother asking, hey man, you gonna use that? Because it's like, whether you use it or not, I know it's not like, I don't fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta think like that, or else you gonna be hurt or like in some shit all the time, bro. Like,
yeah.
Working with artists for as long as I've worked with them, everybody is the greatest rapper.
Right.
Everybody is the greatest singer.
Everybody's
ever, right?
Everybody's him, they're her, they're them.
And I love the confidence. Love it. But it's just like, bro, like,
not needed right now.
Not right now, man. And you gotta be flexible like that.
Read the room, man.
For example, like, just, you know, I like to study and pay attention to teamwork.
Yeah.
And even though I fucking hate the Patriots in that Tom Brady era,
right?
They were more so like next man up. And it's all about like, with a project, I look at that as like, it's like a team. Like where a team will put something together. So like, if such and such is not getting it done this day, next nigga up. Or like basketball. I don't know if you're a basketball fan like that.
Oh, of course.
It is a known fact within the basketball community with moving up. If you know how to play really good defense, you will always find a way on somebody's team. Because everybody isn't going to score the 15, 20, 25 points.
Right.
You're only going to have about 1 to 2 niggas that can do that on your team, right?
Correct.
But what every team will always need is a defender.
Defense wins games.
Defense wins games, bro. Offense wins games, they say. Defense wins championships, right?
Okay, I can dig that.
That's the saying.
Right.
They both are right.
Essentially.
Right.
Because you have to defend, like, in order to, like, you have to score. Like, yeah, of course the objective is to score. But with that, it's like, okay, there's the other side of that.
At some point, you got to stop the other team from scoring.
Correct.
Right. So, I look at that mentality with like making songs or whatever.
Yeah.
I look at the defense like being able to play defense is like being flexible in your mind in the room that you're in. So like, for example, you're in a studio session and you think you're the best rapper alive and there's other rappers being chosen for a particular track and you're not being chosen for a particular track, your mentality should be, what is the room missing right now? And it don't matter what it is. Swallow your pride, my nigga. If a nigga need a new pencil for his pad to write,
yeah,
be the nigga to do that. And I say that because Kanye is notorious for giving the nigga who brought water bottles to the studio credit. Do you know what that does? You know what getting that credit does for you? You know what I'm saying? That person who does that, who got that credit, has that mentality of,
I added to the creativeness of this. I added to this whole thing.
It all matters. It all matters, bro. So as soon as people realize that if you keep going, there will be thousands of moments and opportunities. But if you're unwilling to be flexible in that moment, niggas not bringing you back to the fucking session. Niggas are not bringing you back to the session, bro. Because it's like, oh, he just kind of like sitting there mad because he not getting the first verse. You know what I'm saying? But niggas are gonna remember the person who was. And I'm not saying be no do boy, go make runs and go get snacks and shit. But I'm just saying,
read the room and know and find a way to be the puzzle piece.
Exactly.
Sometimes it may, come off annoying, but I guess I appreciate the nigga who understands that and be like, hey man, I know that was annoying. I appreciate that, but some people just might not know either.
Exactly. For example, Patriots, they have 6 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the cornerback that picked off Russell Wilson in the end zone when they played the Seahawks?
What was his name?
Exactly. But he did what he needed to do to get that chip. The nigga was cut from the team the next season, but guess what? He had his moment. He stood in, did what he needed to do for the team to get that champion. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And now for the rest of his life, this nigga has a motherfucking Super Bowl ring. He is a hero for that. You know what I'm saying? So his last name is Butler.
Okay.
Something Butler. But that's what I'm saying. Like in New England,
yeah,
niggas,
he's a legend.
Man, what? That nigga probably
they gotta
can get free drinks in New England for the rest of his life,
forever.
Man. Yeah, man.
Because you did that, because you was able to do this in this moment, you're good forever.
Right.
Hey, that's a slept on situation right there.
Facts. Because there's so many people in the industry that make this shit shake, bro. Everybody can't be Kendrick and Drake and Jay-Z and J. Everybody can't be that. Everybody can't be, Beyonce and SZA and shit. Everybody can't be that. It's just the truth. Percentage-wise. It's numbers.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my thing. If you really want to get into this, pay attention to what the room is. I don't fucking work that like award show brunches, man, and fucking set up tables. You know what I'm saying? And cleaned up. And, all the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So that would definitely be my piece of advice for sure.
Yeah, man. Make sure you fit in, getting in where you fit in, man.
Get in where you fit in, bro.
Be that puzzle piece. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Be that vessel. And you'll be where you need to be.
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
We had a really good convo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Any last words for the people out there, man? We got people listening. We got people in Qatar listening, bro. We got people in Germany, overseas. You know what I'm saying?
What's up.
Of course, we got people in LA, you know what I'm saying? New
LA.
York, all around the world. You know what I'm saying? If you got the link, wherever you are, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to hear from where you're from, too. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to shout you out on the air, over the air. But, yeah, man, I know I was going on with a rant with that. But yeah, man, any last words for the people?
What I'll say is go listen to Holy Half Awake right now. It's on all platforms at Wise, WHYZ. But also, a very good friend of mine is going on tour. If you are in Washington, New York, Philly, Chicago, Dallas, LA, San Fran, Portland, Seattle, Lene Vanille is going on tour. I've been chopping it up with her about the details of the tour. Black Women Deserve Poems is the theme. She's gonna put on a hell of a show. It's very intimate. Like I think different city wineries across the country. Very, very impactful work. She's having a talk with like Fred Hampton Jr.
Nice.
So like, that type of, it's about to be that type of vibe, that type of room.
That elevated experience, man.
Elevated experience. Go check that out. Go if you're in any of those cities. I mean, if you're familiar with Lene Vanille, go check that out. Get your tickets. A really, really great friend of mine, Ziamara Jennings, is dropping a project next month. Amazing fucking project. Be on the lookout for that. Familiar, if you're not, Ziamara Jennings. It sounds, it's spelled exactly how it sounds. Yeah, check that out. Yeah.
Heard, man.
For sure.
So, man, well, you heard it live, man. It's your main man, Wizard Craig, on the 2s and 1s. We getting it done. We got a couple of announcements too, man. Tomorrow night we're at our bar on Edgewood. You know what I'm saying? From 10 to 2 a.m. We doing that thing down there. We back at it, man. I ain't been in there in a little minute, man. So this is a slight homecoming. Need everybody in Atlanta to pull up on the scene, man. Got the Keepers of the Underground going on Friday night. The DJ competition that's going down in a special way. Go follow Keepers of the Underground on Instagram to get the information on that. We got the Midnight Garden popping off right after that too. I'm going on at 2 a.m. It's one of those after hour spots, you know what I'm saying? But I'm putting out my time to make sure y'all know y'all be there for that. Yeah, make sure y'all tuning in, man. Do y'all have the TuneIn app? I'm gonna ask y'all that every single time because if you ain't got the TuneIn app, you're doing the wrong thing. Now you can pull up the app with the URL and just listen to it on your computer, browser, your web browser. You could do that, that's cool, but it'd be a lot easier, it'd be a little bit better if you had the app. Go ahead and download the TuneIn app, type in Out Your League, save that station, and on every Monday and Wednesday from 10 p.m. to midnight, you're gonna be live with Serious Marsh Radio. Wizard Craig on the 2s and 1s, we getting it done. You feel what I'm saying? Now, just like that, finna end it. Just like this. Peace and blessings. Lord is good. Make sure y'all say your prayers. You know what I'm saying? Say your prayers. We're doing it just like that.